Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Before we begin, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. The most heartbreaking endings don't always happen on camera. They unfold in private, behind closed doors, where no producer can soothe the ache, no spotlight can mask the sorrow, and no audience can see the tears. After decades of seeming inseparable, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are now facing an unforeseen chapter. Fans are asking, could this truly be the end? Following a difficult decision by Mark that left Kelly in tears, we'll guide you through the personal story that led to that moment. Tonight, we explore not just the headlines, but the emotions, the love, the struggle, and the lessons it offers us all. This is more than just a celebrity breakup, so stay with us. It's about partnership, life, and finding the courage to face change. For many years, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos were seen as the pinnacle of commitment. Something sparked the moment they met on the set of All My Children in the 1990s. In 1996, they defied the odds and expectations by eloping. Their romance soon became woven into the fabric of American pop culture. Through their careers, children, and fame, they seemed unstoppable. Fans adored their honesty, humor, and playful on-air banter. They were more than just celebrities. They were proof that love could endure the spotlight. But as every couple knows, no story is perfect, and challenges began to surface. Behind the smiles and red carpets, hurdles that would ultimately push Mark to make a difficult decision. Mark and Kelly raised 3 children together, lived together, and worked together. To the outside world, it looked like a dream, but privately, spending every moment together carried its own weight. Mark, known for his passion and intensity, often clashed with Kelly's equally strong personality. And Kelly admitted multiple times that their marriage had its share of heated arguments. The challenge was always balance, not a lack of love. As the years went on, the pressures of professional obligations and personal sacrifices began to wear away at the foundation they had built. Although Kelly kept smiling for the cameras, those close to the couple noticed the exhaustion in her eyes. After years of being side by side both on and off screen, Mark recognized he needed to step back, not just from TV appearances and projects, but from the way their marriage had been. He told Kelly he could no longer ignore the friction, tension, and underlying unhappiness that had developed between them. This wasn't about falling out of love. It was about survival. He needed space and time. Hearing those words devastated Kelly. She had always believed they could overcome any challenge, but this felt final. Tears filled her eyes as she realized the love of her life was making a choice she couldn't change. In the privacy of their home, Mark shared something with Kelly that struck her to the core. He voiced his fear that if they continued on their current path of arguments and resentments, she would become depressed. He cared for her too much to let that happen. Imagine leaving someone not because you don't love them, but because you love them too much to continue hurting them. For Mark, this was a sacrifice, not an abandonment. For Kelly, though, it felt as though the ground had disappeared from under her. She had fought so hard for their marriage, their family, and the life they had built. To see it crumble was almost unbearable. Sitting alone, Kelly thought back to the first day they met. She remembered the thrill of their first conversations, the joy of their Las Vegas elopement, and the early days of raising their children on a modest income filled with laughter. Those memories felt like they were from yesterday. Yet now, decades later, she was left wondering how everything had shifted so quickly. Love remained, though it had been shaken by time, decisions, and events. This reflection brought her a measure of comfort. She knew that nothing could erase the love they shared. No matter what happened next, that love had given her a family, a professional partnership, and countless cherished memories. Away from the lights and cameras, Kelly cried in her dressing room. She wept not just for the marriage she was afraid of losing, but for the life she thought would last forever. These weren't tears of anger, but of sorrow, love, and longing. Parents and spouses everywhere know this kind of grief, the fear of change, the sting of uncertainty, and the realization that sometimes love isn't enough to fix everything. But as the tears streamed down, something remarkable happened. Kelly felt a quiet strength building inside her. She remembered who she was, not just a wife or a co-host, but a woman who had built her own identity. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have long been considered one of the most beloved and lasting couples in the celebrity world. Their romance, which began on the set of All My Children, blossomed into a beautiful story filled with shared moments both on and off screen. However, the recent news of Mark Consuelos' difficult choice has left Kelly Ripa in tears, showing a vulnerable side of the popular TV host that many haven't seen before. The pair, together for over 2 decades and known for their undeniable connection and mutual respect, are often celebrated as a quintessential Hollywood power couple. But the dynamic between them has now shifted, as Mark has made a decision that deeply impacted Kelly in unforeseen ways. The shocking decision that broke Kelly's heart all started with an unexpected announcement from Mark Consuelos. After much speculation, he stunned both Kelly and their legions of fans by announcing he would be leaving his long-held role on Live with Kelly&Mark. The couple had grown incredibly close over the years, with Mark frequently co-hosting the show alongside Kelly. Their easygoing banter made them a fan favorite, and the thought of Mark departing the show saddened many. But the consequences of this choice extend far beyond a career change. With Mark's regular absence from the show, Kelly's routine has been upended, forcing her to navigate the world of daytime television without her partner in the spotlight. As a couple who built their careers together, Kelly has felt a whirlwind of emotions about this decision, culminating in a poignant moment during a recent episode where she fought back tears. In a candid moment, Kelly revealed the personal impact of Mark's decision. She admitted in a trembling voice that the sudden shift had been overwhelming. For the couple, who had been through so much together both personally and professionally, the idea of pursuing their careers separately was devastating. Her voice thick with emotion, Kelly remarked, "It's hard to imagine Live without Mark. I've been on this journey with him for so long, and now I need to figure out how to go on without him." For Kelly Ripa, her personal and professional lives are deeply connected. Her chemistry with Mark on Live was more than just entertainment. It was a reflection of their real-life relationship. Over the years, viewers have had a front-row seat to their partnership, watching beautiful and authentic moments of affection and witty banter. Now, the show must continue without that treasured collaboration, and the emotional impact on Kelly is undeniable. Since Mark's decision, Kelly has been grappling with the sense of loss that comes with such a major change. Their on-screen relationship has been a huge part of Live's success. Therefore, the thought of carrying on without Mark beside her is a heavy burden to bear. It is clear the host is feeling the personal cost of this professional change as she navigates this difficult transition. Even though Mark made the choice to leave the show, it is clear his love for Kelly remains profound. Mark recently released a statement expressing his deep regret for the pain his decision caused Kelly. With sincerity, Mark stated, "I never intended to hurt Kelly, and I realize how difficult this change has been for her. We've been through so much together, and I want nothing more than to support her as she continues her journey on Live." Mark's heartfelt apology resonated with fans who have followed the couple for years. Messages of love and encouragement flooded in from across the globe as people took to social media to express their support for Kelly. One fan wrote, "We love you both and understand how hard this must be. You have been an inspiration to us all, and we know you will continue to shine." In the face of heartbreak, Kelly has shown her resilience. Despite the emotional toll of this transition, she is determined to persevere as she navigates this difficult period in her life. Thanks to the support of her family, fans, and Mark's heartfelt apology, Kelly is finding the strength to move forward.